8 of the best productivity apps that will help you kickstart 2024. My name is Prithviraj and let's get started. Let's start 2024 by building some good habits. I have been using Habitify as my habit tracking app of choice and I absolutely love it. I use it every single day of my life. As the name suggests, you can add and track your habits. It's really satisfying to check off your habits every day. If there is some habit that you wanted to implement for a long time, but you have been procrastinating regarding that, now is the best time to get started. We also have one extra day this year. But along with tracking your habits, it can also help you take control of your bad habits. For example, if you wanted to quit smoking, you can simply add it as a bad habit over here and it will be creating a timer for you showing the number of days that have passed since you last smoked. So if you wanted to be more accountable to your bad habits, then this app can actually help you in that matter. You can even configure this app to remind you to finish your habits time to time. If you have fitness goals, it can actually sync with Apple Health along with your Apple Watch. It can actually sync with Apple Health and mark your habit as complete. I must say this is one of the best habit tracking apps I've tried and I definitely recommend that you give this a try. Sleep cycle. This app has basically helped me replace my alarm clock. I often didn't feel fresh when I woke up and I always woke up in a very grumpy mood. The sound of the iPhone alarm is so annoying on top of that. We sleep in cycles. The alarm basically wakes us up when we are in the middle of the cycle. Hence, we don't really feel fresh. But this app wakes you up when one cycle ends. We are able to set a wake up duration. For example, if I wanted to wake up at 7:30 AM, I can simply add a wake up duration from 7:15 AM to 7:30 AM and it will automatically wake me up when I'm in light sleep, which means at the end of a sleep cycle. That way, you'll be able to wake up fresh and you don't have to press the snooze button ever again. It also records your sleep data. You can check the quality of your sleep on this app. It gives you a lot of data regarding your sleep. I highly recommend you check out this app if you have issues falling asleep and of course waking up fresh. I struggled myself in this aspect, but this app has surely helped me out a lot. To be super productive, you first need to focus on your recovery. A good night's sleep is a must. App block. If you sometimes lack self-control and wanted to stop yourself from using a certain app, then this app has you covered. You will be able to block the apps you're addicted to. Rather, you can block all the social media and entertainment apps as a whole. You just won't be able to access the blocked apps, making you take control of yourself. It also keeps a count of how many times you tried accessing these apps while they were blocked. So if you keep opening Instagram 1,000 times in 1 minute, it will show you that as well. Yeah, this feature can make you feel guilty because of that. Try not to watch TikTok and Reels all day. I must say app block is pretty self-explanatory. Simply add an app and it will stop you from accessing it. Now let's move on to the next one. Microsoft To Do. It's one of the most cleanest to-do list app I've ever seen. MS To Do is actually one rare task management app that allows you to customize its appearance. You can switch between different themes or you can even upload your own. The best part about MS To Do is that it's a completely free app. You neither have to pay for any subscription nor there are any in-app purchases. When it comes to the basics, it does them quite well. You can easily create a new task or subtask and you can organize them in form of different lists. Let's take a shopping list for example. This will allow you to organize your task into different projects, thereby allowing you to do proper project management on this app. It also allows you to set reminders and deadlines for your task. This can come in really handy as many other apps actually require you to pay for a premium subscription just to set reminders. Overall, it's a very clean app. You'll feel good using it. And the wisest thing for you to do is to hit the subscribe button. Please. Notion. It's one of the most popular note-taking apps out there for managing and storing your information. For those of you who have absolutely no idea what Notion is, it's basically a note-taking app, but you can do so much more with it. If you're a student, you can take your study notes here and organize them into different folders based on your different subjects. It's a mammoth of a note-taking app. Ever since I've read this book by Tiago Forte called Building a Second Brain, I've taken personal knowledge management quite seriously. I myself use Notion to store all the scripts of my past videos and also plan and organize my video schedule. It has a calendar view as well. You can tag your task on a specific day. On top of that, you can also create reminders to help you stay more accountable. Notion has a great organizational system. You can categorize stuff into different pages, sub-pages and databases. We can nest different pages and create pages within pages and link them together, thereby allowing us to access our notes using different shortcuts. It is highly customizable. You can add different cover photos in every note of yours. There are various third-party widgets and extensions that you can add in Notion in order to make it look more aesthetic. Notion also links well with other third-party apps, and the best of all, it's free for personal use. Organizing and managing your notes here is really easy, to be honest. The database view on Notion can be really helpful. You can use that to manage your finance, or maybe you can track your progress on a project with your team. Rather, I must say you can manage your entire life using Notion. It's simply a very powerful app that you must be using. I previously created a video where I shared certain tips to help you make the most of Notion. You can check it out by clicking the I button just right now, else I'll be leaving the link in the description as well in case you're interested. ChatGPT. If you have been living under the rock, walk, then it's high time you come outside. This app can help you so much. I wish ChatGPT existed when I was a student. It's a total game changer. You can simply ask whatever you want and it will do it for you. For example, let's ask ChatGPT to explain us the process of photosynthesis, and as you can see, it will generate the answer. You can even ask math problems and equations. This will particularly be very helpful if you have to write an essay. Rather, I always use it to reply to emails. It really helps me to draft the perfect reply to an email, no matter how awkward the subject is. You can also use it for your creative needs, like it can help you write lyrics like Katy Perry. Else, you can just use it to generate ideas. For example, you can ask ChatGPT to create a content calendar for you or give you content ideas on a particular topic. It can really help you in your research and other stuff. Let's try asking ChatGPT to create a diet plan for a 22-year-old male who is 6 feet tall and weighs about 80 kgs. And as you can see, it will provide us with a diet plan. The area where ChatGPT lacks as of now is that it only has information up to January 2022. Anything after that is simply unavailable. There's an alternative by Google called Bard. You can use that on your web browser. Rather, I recommend you to use Bard as your default search engine instead of Google itself. It will help you get your answer directly without having to browse through thousands of articles just to find out who won the last Premier League match. Structured, it's a daily planner app. I've been using a physical paper planner lately, and trust me, it has really helped me get a lot more done, thereby wasting less time. This app is like a prettier version of Google Calendar. You can use this app to plan and time block your day. You can exactly plan out the duration of your task and commitments. This way, you'll be able to keep your task at bay and not overcommit to tasks that won't be possible simply. Sometimes saying no is the best option. The time blocking method is basically like setting a budget for your time. You will be able to decide how you choose to spend it. This method is really helpful because it not only allows us to see our tasks and events, but it also allows us to find out how much free time we have on a particular day. You will exactly get to see when your free slots of time are. You can even sync it with Google Calendar, hence you can easily import all your previous entries you might have created. Overall, it's a quite minimal app and simply feels good. If you got a bit bored with the look of Google Calendar, then give Structured a try. Day 1. It has literally been one of the most popular journaling apps for a very long time. Day 1 makes journaling effortless with its clean and uncluttered design. Journaling is a mindfulness habit that I really recommend you start doing. It will help you free up your mind and help you feel less stressed. If you have anxiety issues, then this practice can actually help you. The Day 1 journal app is very easy to navigate even for beginners. It has a notebook-like feel, to be honest. Every entry that you create gets organized in a date-wise format. If you pay for this subscription, you get to create multiple journals in form of different folders. For example, you can create different folders for affirmations, gratitude journals, and other aspects of your life. You can add photos, voice notes, and also attach your location. Or you can even take handwritten journals if you have an iPad with the Apple Pencil. This way, you'll be able to get the most of digital and analog journals all at once. You'll have it in your own handwriting, making it more personal to you. Also, you'll be able to have all the digital benefits like syncing with the cloud. It also has this feature called Daily Prompt that will basically give you a different prompt daily, and that can help you get started writing on it. Really useful if you need some help getting started. One of the major selling points of Day 1 is its calendar view. It highlights the days where you have created journal entries. It's very similar to the On This Day feature of Snapchat and Google Photos, where it will basically show your previous journal entries you created on a given day. It will make you feel good realizing where you were the previous year. That is, it simply will help you feel good about your progress. It's a really healthy thing to do to monitor your mental state over the years. Hope you will find some of the mentioned apps really useful to kickstart 2024 with. I recently upgraded to the new iMac M3 and I'm totally loving it. It's simply helping me stay a lot more productive. Click here to check out my full review on the iMac M3. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and I hope to see you there.